Hey citizens, my name is Black and welcome to CasaBLACK's Highlights of the Week, a weekly series where I go over only the best bits of this past week, keeping you, my lovely viewer, from having to sit through hours of mediocrity. I kid, there's some high quality production that goes into these videos and images, and I am not one to slam anyone. I just like saving you guys some time so maybe you can sit down and watch some Hallmark Channel movies with your better half. Or just play more Star Citizen. Your choice. Anyway, enough of my shenanigans. Let's get to it. So on Wednesday, we got some communicable news about Spectrum and some features. Mupple, or maybe it's just MUPL, was added to the latest version of Spectrum 5.2.0. Mupple stands for Multi-User Private Chat and has nothing to do with a venereal disease for Muppets, like I assumed. But thinking on that, I'm pretty sure we know which Muppet would come down with such a disease. Yeah, Gonzo, I'm looking at you. Salmonella from those chickens is the least of your worries. Anyway, back to the feature at hand. These new multiplayer lobbies will connect in-game parties directly to Spectrum. These lobbies are customizable for your friends and org members with group names and icons you can customize. As group leader, you will have full control over your pending invitations and the ability to kick those annoying members who haven't eaten enough that day and turn into a real turd bomb. And when you're ready to go watch some of that Hallmark with your better half, you can transfer the group ownership at any time. While watching said Hallmark goodness, you now don't have to miss a notification from your mates as the messaging portion of Spectrum has been brought up to par, or at least within the last few years of current messaging tech. Your private groups and direct messages will now show up in the sidebar, which leaves me to ponder on Gonzo and those chickens. Have cell phones made it into the Muppet world? I don't want to know what kind of nasty stuff is on Gonzo's phone. Ugh. So this segment attempts to cover things I completely missed in my last video, which in this case is anything pertaining to May's monthly report. I feel bad for not mentioning any of the goings on with the dev team because they worked really hard and deserve to have their work praised and reported on. However, after skimming through it, the only thing that truly caught my eye that I feel I missed reporting on is that the vehicle experience team worked on drunk flying and driving behavior, which will go with the actors team's new intoxication mechanics. Whoa! So you mean all those times I crashed into moons or space stations or mountains or hangars, that was me flying sober? Hot damn, I'm really in for it when those systems are implemented. Still though, I can't wait to drink on stream both in real life and in game to see how double drunk flying goes. This will easily be one of my favorite pastimes in the verse. With Alien Week fast approaching, we got a glimpse at the brand new ship company CasaBLACK, which is from the alien species the Sapien, and their first offering the Raylan cargo hauler. The payload on this 4-crew vehicle is 320 SCUs. If that wasn't impressive enough, take a peek at this transformation. The ship will sport a fancy grav-lev elevator that is not connected to the ship to enter. 2 size 4 laser cannons will keep you from some light trouble, and maybe you can transform the ship in midair to confuse them long enough to jump away if you run into any real trouble. There's comfy, cozy living quarters, and the cargo is pod-based, so dropping and loading is said to be a breeze, which will be made even easier thanks to the tractor beam. The Sapien are said to be masters of tech, so you can expect to do things way better, and this will surely be a ship for those always wanting the latest tech gear. The story of the Sapien and CasaBLACK are interesting and worth a gander at on your own time, not to mention the other alien cultures that were discussed later in the episode. The 3 writers must have a splendid time world building, and I have to say, I like what I heard. Can't wait to learn more and see these different cultures in game. With Friday being the start of Alien Week, we got a nice treat from Associate Art Director Jeremiah Lee, where he set out on the curious task of morphing Jared into a more likable creative content lead. It was very nice to see someone trolling the master troll for once, to which I'm sure John Crew was giggling with joy. As a graphic artist myself, I was very enamored at the process of taking random pictures of animals and turning them into an alien that could easily pass for something real in most games. What Jeremiah was able to do in an hour might not have been game ready, but it certainly was meme ready, as Reddit quickly took over. Thanks, Jeremiah. For those even remotely interested in how graphic artists conceptualize visuals, it's a must-see. This week at one of the loveliest places in the world, yep, I'm talking about Reddit, Colonial Movers posted this handy 3.13.1 ship table with bar charts of current ships in development. This chart is an awesome resource to show how many ships have been completed and how many we're still waiting for, and when they are currently scheduled to be worked on. I was surprised to see the percentage of completed ships to not completed to be so high, which in turn made me think that the haters out there will need to refocus their efforts away from the old gripe that Star Citizen is only selling ships that you can't fly. Never fear, citizens, they'll just redirect their efforts toward the game never being finished. Bless their little hearts. Also this week, with the announcement of the new Xi'an ship, Redditor Hailstorm32 posted this lovely size comparison of the Raylan cargo hauler. It was particularly impressive when looking at the Hercules. The Hercules might have over twice the cargo space, but the sizes were still awesome to behold. For those who logged into the game during Invictus Week 2951, your bomber jackets are now ready to wear. Show that swag off as you approach a fine lad or lady standing on that chair and let them know they can come on down from there. Their future has arrived. On Friday, Star Citizen treated us to the Star Citizen Alien Week 2021 trailer. This thing looked like a commercial for a video card and not something you can actually do in Star Citizen. I know that Alien Ships is further down the road, but it will be nice to see more diversity in ships at some point, and hopefully those who are amped for Alien Ships will show that love by helping to fund more, because I'm assuming that the more people buy these ships, the more they will take note that these are ships people really want, and to create more. Regardless, my pockets are still feeling the hurt of moving and Invictus happening in the same month, so I will be cheering you all from the sidelines. Sweet trailer though. Speaking of events, during Alien Week there are 2 different contests to enter. The first being an alien cook-off where would-be galactic chefs create interesting alien decorated dishes for a chance to winning one of 3 ships. Vandal Fudge sounds like a winner in my book. There is also the Alien Trading Card competition where anyone with a pinky's worth of artistic talent can download the trading card template provided by CIG and create their own collectible alien card. Again, for a chance at one of 3 alien ships being offered as a reward. I've got an idea, but I don't want to share that here, but I will definitely get in on the trading card fun. From the ones I've seen so far, the competition looks pretty fierce, so good luck to everyone out there. On Friday evening, we received the weekly newsletter from CIG, which went over the various things that you've already seen in this video. However, they did toss up a very cool sneak peek of a new device with a hint, which consisted of super old Gold Rush lyrics, hinting that this is one of the new hand mining tools we will receive in a future update. This device looks awesome, and my guess would be some sort of scanning device. My wish would be that it controls a drone to take ore back to your ship. Well, that's going to do it for my highlights of the week. I will admit that this week was not chock full of crazy cool news or features, but I have a feeling that CIG is about to bombard the senses with new info for 3.14, which is right around the corner. I know there seems to be a drought of content or replayability at the moment, citizens, but hang in there, and until next time, stay positive, citizens.